Hey, if you want people to say nice racks, keep watching. Hey, welcome back to my channel. So today we're talking about cleaning oven racks. So at the end of this video you'll be able to say, nice racks. Anyway, at the end of the day, you guys are asking us how to clean these racks. And we did a cleaning video on some other things. We'll put a link in the description below of the videos that we did on cleaning them. Let's show you how we clean these racks. And I know you're going to say, but those racks don't even look that dirty. That's because we clean them. So, you know, if that's your comment, sorry. But this is how we clean the racks for ours. So we take a big plastic bin and we put it in our bathtub. You'll see some other people do it where they just put them in their bathtub and they have to put a towel down and it's super nasty because they don't want these racks to actually scratch the bottom of the tub. So we actually do it in basically a bin. So it keeps it a little bit more concise and basically it's a little bit easier to keep clean. It doesn't seem kind of as nasty. The other thing too is some people say, well, just use your self-cleaning oven mechanism in your stove. That'll ruin the finish of these things. You don't want to do that. So if you're doing that, you're ruining the finish of your racks and that's not a good idea. So quick thing, this is how you do it. Basically you want boiling hot water, 3 dishwashing pods that you'd use in your dishwasher. You're going to dissolve those in boiling hot water, which I'm going to do right here. So you're going to do that in a small little thing. And basically all you're doing is you're just getting them to dissolve. Then you're going to need a good kind of rough scouring pad because you want to use it with the racks. I got the one that actually goes and looks like you can fit a rack in between it. It's really kind of nice. You can do a couple things at a time, a couple of the rack pieces at a time. So you want that for scrubbing. I always use a bristle brush for scrubbing as well. And we're doing it in the tub because there's 2 reasons. One, we want to be able to empty the water out of here really quick and easy. You can do that in the tub. And all this stuff this dishwashing stuff is good just to kind of clean your drains out anyway. The second thing is we have hot water, boiling hot water, not quite boiling, hot though. Hot water that we can actually fill up our rack tub, if you will, and we can fill that up. And then we're gonna let that soak for about 6 to 8 hours, and then we're gonna come back and scrub, and that's really it. And then we're gonna rinse everything down. Then you're gonna see how nice and clean our racks are. First thing you're gonna do is take your oven racks out of your oven, and you're gonna put them into a black tub. It's easier if you find a tub that actually fits all the racks completely flat. Ours doesn't. It's okay though because we'll just fill it up. It doesn't really matter to us. So you're gonna do that. Then you're gonna take your dissolved dishwasher pods that you have. You can see they're all dissolved. And you're just going to kind of pour them in there. And you make sure you're going to get it all out of there if you can. Swish it around. It's hot water though. Don't boil. It's boiling water, so you don't want to get it on your skin if you can help it. And then we're just going to we're going to rinse this out and get hot water, as hot as you can get for your water, which we already got really hot water in ours. Get the rest of your dishwashing pods out of your thing. And then you're just going to cover your racks all the way. Okay, so our tub's completely full, our racks are completely covered. We put 3 pods in. If your racks are super dirty, you know, add 5 pods, right? If they're super dirty, depending on how much water you add. The way we do it, there's quite a bit of water in here, and we're going to leave this sit probably overnight just to let it sit and soak and let it kind of dissolve some of the grime that's on it. But if you have racks that are like super dirty, add more pods to it. Maybe add a little Dawn to cut some of that grease off them as well. And so we're gonna leave this sit and we're gonna scrub them up and show you what they look like.
12 hours later.
Okay guys, so we are the next day. We're at the next day and we're looking at our oven grates in here. I'll show you what it does a little bit. So you can see that there's some dirty areas here, and I'm just giving it a good scrub to it and kind of scrubbing down those areas. And you can see it's coming off, which is really nice. And like I said, I'm using just kind of a rougher side of a scouring pad, and you can see a lot of it's coming off. I mean, this is going to be one of those things where you have to, you're going to have to put a little bit of elbow grease in, but you'll see that the grates actually do come clean. And you're going to have to kind of just go down the line and clean each one as you go. And as you do this, you're going to get each one of these a little bit more clean. And you'll see even on the long sides, on the sides here. And again, we clean ours quite a bit, so they're not super dirty. But at the same time, you can see that it's getting all the grime off because letting it actually soak is the key to this. And I also like to use a little bit of a bristle brush because sometimes you get in these little cracks here where the the seams kind of come together and you want to get in there. And so I used to use a brush, a cleaning brush with that. You can see it does a pretty good job, and you can do that on these too. So if you want to do a couple at a time, you can see that it cleans a couple at a time really well, actually. So that's really it. So subscribe to our channel. I'll put a link in the description below for our other oven cleaning videos. We did one with cleaning the inside of the glass of your door. So I'll put a link in the description below that one. We also did cleaning your oven as well. So I'll put a link in the description for that as well. They look clean.